Hi, my name is Kyle Ransom with Ransom Enterprises LLC based out of Atlanta, Georgia, and I want to take you on a tour to give you a first-hand look of what's going on with the foreclosure crisis here in Atlanta and to give you an example of what's going on nationwide. So let's go ahead and take a ride out through Atlanta and I can show you what's going on. Okay, we're here at West End. This is considered ground zero for the foreclosure crisis in Atlanta, and it is still running rampant with foreclosures in the area. The biggest change we have seen here is that the property prices or values have decreased 50% or more in the last 2 years because of the foreclosure crisis, and it's still declining. I would say most of this has come from a rampant mortgage fraud and investors coming in and inflating prices of the houses, cashing out on them and not paying on a note and flipping over and over again. That has led to banks, quote unquote, redlining this area so that anybody who buys a house for a legitimate purpose will have a hard time funding it. And that has started the crash of the foreclosures in this area. Now it is being revitalized and regentrified, but not without cost. Mostly being the property values. We're talking the average house being valued at $320,000 for an 1900 square foot house, down to 180, 190 and still declining. They'll probably get much worse within the next 12 months. We're at now, a lot of these houses I've seen on the market for the past 2 years. These probably be on the market forever. Unless they get rid of them for like $10,000 or whatever. But this foreclosure crisis is rippling into other sectors of the real estate market, not just residential. It has affected builders as well, because now that, one, a lot of people have lost their homes, credit has gone bad. A lot of the pool for qualified buyers to buy homes can't buy homes anymore, new or used. So now builders are faced with the dilemma of how they want to get their inventory sold to a qualified buyer, since qualified buyers are hard to find these days. That has led to them foreclosing on their developments, and they end up losing their properties and can't finish out their projects. That has caused lenders across the board, residential and commercial, to restrict their lending guidelines to fund projects, or at least to get bridge money to even keep a project going because the market is so soft. So now you got people who are losing their homes. You got builders who can't finish their projects and foreclosing their projects, and you got a large group of people who can't qualify to buy a home. So I want to take you to another street that has a whole row of foreclosed houses. Just give you an idea of what's going on in Atlanta inner city. And this is typical for any inner city neighborhood inside of what's called a perimeter, which is 285 here in Atlanta. You have a lot of neighborhoods in the 30310, 30314, 30318 zip codes who have a tremendous amount of foreclosures and that are considered high-risk areas. That has led to, again, banks not wanting to lend in those areas, so that market is stagnant or declining. Again though, it is a tremendous opportunity for a real estate investor, especially a cash investor, to come in and buy these houses because you get them so cheap. And when the market does turn around, you can benefit from the houses finally appreciating in the value. Atlanta does have one of the best appreciation. We're here at the Upclose, which is a high-end residential development. I just want to show you an example of how the foreclosure crisis can affect even a high-end builder. This subdivision has been hit with the foreclosure crisis as well, and there are some foreclosure properties in the subdivision. As a matter of fact, there are quite a few subdivisions like this in and around Atlanta. I have a few banking friends who give me information in reference to properties that are foreclosed that they're willing to liquidate off of their books. So I just want to give you an example of, give you another side of Atlanta. This is a very nice subdivision, very nice stylish homes, priced in the 300s and up. Probably less than that now because of the decline of market. But that's what the average price is for the house when they first listed these houses here. You can see here's a lot that's been and never got sold. Actually, the developer foreclosed on it, and it's just sitting here vacant. You see how it turned this nice subdivision into an eyesore with all these foreclosed properties laying about. Again, this is just rampant all throughout Atlanta, all throughout the nation. Everyone is feeling the pinch from this foreclosure crisis with no end in sight. Here's a home that got foreclosed on, and while they were building it, you see all the materials that's sitting out here with the permit information, and it's just sitting here vacant. This has been out here like this for a little over 18 months now, and as a matter of fact, the bank can't move it because they're upside down in it, so they want to have to take a loss or just keep it. As of right now, they decided to keep it and not moving it. I happen to know that I sold a house over here to an investor who got from a bank, and he got a good deal on it. Now, with the values of the houses here in this neighborhood increased to about what he paid for it, which was about $180 for the house. So again, the values are really getting hit hard here. So anyway, I just wanted to give you an example. See how nice these houses are? It could be any neighborhood. It doesn't have to be an inner city. Any neighborhood is hit by this, and it's all over. I'm sure you've seen the news, the recent 60 Minutes report on what's going on in Stockton, California. That could be anywhere in the United States. On top of that, the luxury market is now starting to feel the pinch. Houses that are worth millions of dollars are being auctioned off or sold for pennies on the dollar, anywhere from $200,000 to $300,000 now. So it's a good and bad thing. Good for investors, bad for the homeowner.